Hey everybody, Kyle here, also known as Acid Rain 64, and welcome to Let's Play Dead Rising 2. So, as I said in the update video that I released on Thursday, which is probably yesterday if you're seeing this video on a Friday, yeah, there was a game I had in mind that I was going to do. It was the Dead Rising series. And the only two, I'm more familiar with the very first game in the series, but it was either this or Dead Rising 3, and I just decided to go with this one. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Just super quick, this run, there's not going to be any achievements or anything, but I am going to try to save every survivor, show off every case file, the main story, the things that you can do after you've completed the story. And I'll try to show as many things as I can that relate to achievements, but I'm just going to be trying to play through the game and getting all the survivors. Okay, let's get this started.
Hey! You're on in 2 minutes, Mr. Green.
My name's Chuck.
Yeah. Look, I need you to sign this release form before you go out there. Oh, and, don't forget to include your next of kin.
Her name is Katy. Can you take her somewhere safe?
I'll take her to the green room.
Go with the nice man, Katy. Don't worry. I won't be long.
Hey, buddy. I heard you lost your wife in Vegas. I guess you suck at killing zombies, otherwise she'd still be around!
Save it for the show, shithead.
Zombies took our Willamette. They took our Las Vegas. But tonight, America, we're going to get a little payback.
It's time for America's most dangerous game show. It's time for Terror is Reality! And here's your host, Carol King! Well, America, are you hungry for a little terror?
'Cause tonight, we're gonna give it to ya. I've been poking these zombies all week, and man, are they pissed. Our contestants are almost ready, so let's send them a little message. You gotta be willing to risk it all if you're ever really gonna...
Alright, here we go. Alright, that Leon guy, the guy in the green, he is an asshole. And we need to win this to prove who the better man is, I guess. Okay, so this right here, I just want to mention, you don't have to get first place in this. I recommend it because you get a ton of money and experience for getting in first place. This isn't the easiest thing to do, but it's also not very hard. Just try to hit the ones in the pink because they give you a shit ton of points. And that's about all I can say about this. It's a very interesting start to this game. I mean, if you're just coming off of playing Dead Rising 1 and all of a sudden you're on a motorcycle, it can be a little jarring, but I don't know. It's a pretty fun start, I gotta say. Alright, so I think we got it. We definitely got it. We got a lot more than that asshole Leon. Awesome.
Alright! Let's wipe them off and hose them down! Let me hear it, people! And show some love for our winner tonight! He's a hero! He's a survivor! He's Chuck! He risked it all, and now he's taking home the big money!
I was hoping for a better ride from you, Chuck. But maybe you just don't know how to handle the tight curves.
But we just getting started, people! The carnage is just beginning! So right now, let me hear you make some noise!
Veterinarians are looking into the problem and have been examining the diets on different farms. This seems to have only compounded the problems which have been linked to the beef shortage in local areas. The zombie rights group Cure is in the news again. The protest group has shown up in the adult playground of Fortune City, which was chosen as the site of the latest installment of the pay-per-view game show, Terror is Reality. The protest just compounds the problems of the game show, which has been plagued recently by tumbling ratings and controversy. Cure was on the site of the show to display their opposition to what they call the unethical treatment of zombies. Stacy Forsythe, the leader of the Nevada branch of Cure, had this to say.
Let our government know we will not stand for their systematic neglect of the infected. We must take drastic action now.
Public opinion is mixed on the group's views, which are sometimes seen as radical.
This is a joke, right? Why would you want to save those things?
Stay tuned. Coming up right after the break, we've got weather and sports.
Doesn't feel very good, does it? I lost my family in Willamette. I'd rather just have them back. Hey, do you know where the green rooms are?
Yeah, take the elevator up a floor and then straight down the hallway. You can't miss it.
Alright, so, guide arrow. Chuck needs to find his way to Katy in the green room. Use the guide arrow, yada yada yada. Basically, the arrow shows you where you need to go in missions and such. Okay, so for winning that game, we ended up with $10,000 and some prestige points, which will help us level up. So our bar up there is about a fifth of the way full, which is good. Okay, so I noticed in that cutscene there was a little bit of a sound inconsistency. I just want to check something really quickly. Okay, everything's up as much as it'll go. Okay, there's something with this copy of the game I'm playing that's a little different. I own this game on Steam, but with Windows 8 there is some issues with compatibility with Windows for Live or whatever it is, and I couldn't really get my Steam copy to work. So I will admit I did download this game with an alternate means, but I own the game on Steam, so it's not like I was doing anything illegal. I was just getting it in a different release, but this works out. So I don't know if there's going to be some audio issues at all or anything with this, but if there is, just bear with it. Alright. Oh, who do we have here? It's Chucky Green, Terror's reality star. I guess you think you're a big man now. Well, I bet nothing about you is particularly big. Well then, you just don't know. Maybe you just don't ride much. Go on, Chuck, take the money and run. Okay, is that all you gotta say? Can I go? Oh, I can come in here. I have a dressing room, Chucky, trying to peek at a naked woman without trying to pay for it for once. Jeez. I don't like these chicks. We'll see them more as the game goes on. They're pretty important. Alright.
The ladies were a little disappointed in your performance tonight, Chuck. But you must get that a lot.
Good night, ladies.
Well, shit is going down. This isn't good.
Katy.
Oh god! Oh god, she got me! She got me!
I really don't think anyone turns that quickly. But, we aren't going to question that. Alright, so all hell's broken loose. I'm not used to playing this, like, with a keyboard and mouse, so kind of bear with me on that. Yeah, shit is just all bad. Now, when you first start to come through here, there's all these people that are just dying, horrible deaths, and unfortunately we can't do anything about it. There are those obligatory people in the game that just die. Just for like the sake of it, so you can't do anything about it.
Katy! Get off her!
Go away!
Katy, it's me, it's Daddy.
It's happening again, isn't it? Like what happened with Mommy.
Shh, hey, Katy, listen to me. You need to stay calm, okay? We need to get out of here. So hang on tight.
Alright, so here's something interesting in this game. So the guy we're playing as, Chuck Green, he has his daughter with him. And there will be parts of the game where you have to get around with his daughter. There's not too many of them, but this just happens to be how the beginning of the game is. But we will be transporting other people around, and you could do this in Dead Rising 1, but you can never like do anything offensively while you were carrying anyone. But in this game, you can actually kick and do some other things to get around. We can't jump though, which is kind of a disadvantage, but it's alright. And again, everyone around here is just dying as we stand around. We're going to get to safety. These people are just going to die. But nothing we can do about it. That's how the game was programmed. I remember Dead Rising 1 at the very beginning, when the zombies first get into the mall, and everyone just dies. I always tried to save people, because at first I didn't realize you couldn't save them. But oh man, I'm gonna reference Dead Rising 1 a lot in this playthrough, and if you, I mean, I hope it's not annoying, but that is my favorite game in the series so far, and the most memorable. So, and I have a lot of experiences with it, so that's what I'll draw on. Anywho.
Get to the safe house!
We're gonna have to take our chances in there, kiddo.
We made it just in the nick of time, and anyone else who decides to come up to those doors trying to get away, they're just gonna have to die. That's our way of doing things right now.
It's gonna be okay now, Katy.
I can't get a signal. Why? Why can't I get a signal?
She was looking right at me and they had her and I couldn't do anything. She went down without a sound and I had to get out of there. I just ran.
This is horrible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second, son.
Listen, it's an existing condition, all right? It's okay, it happened a long time ago.
It's only a matter of time before she turns.
Hey, don't worry. I've got Zombrex.
Yeah, well, you better have a lot, because there ain't none here, and the rescue ain't coming for 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, the reserves will already be mobilizing. But their first priority is to quarantine the city, and that takes time. They'll enter the city at first light 3 days from now. That's the standard procedure.
So we're stuck here?
There's a couch in the security room. Why don't you take her in there? It's quieter.
Thanks.
Oh, I hate that these cutscenes are so quiet, but I think it's just my computer being quiet. I'll have to look at that.
We don't have any Zombrex, do we?
I was gonna get some. Right after the show. We still have time.
Where are you gonna get it, Dad?
You let me worry about that, okay, kiddo?
I know where you can get some.
How long have you been listening?
Don't worry. I won't say anything. There's a pharmacy in the Royal Flush Mall. I'm Stacy Forsythe, by the way.
I'm Chuck. And this is Katy. Do you know a way out of here?
No, but if you find one, I suggest you take this. That way we can keep in touch. There's closed-circuit cameras all over the city. These monitors are playback only, but I'll keep an eye on them. Chuck, if you find anyone alive out there...
I'll do what I can. Keep an eye on my daughter, okay?
Okay, so now this is going to be feeling a lot more like a Dead Rising game. Like in the first game, there's a time-based system that we have to go off of. The military will arrive in 3 days to contain the zombie outbreak. We can use our watch to keep track of time. And Katy will need Zombrex every 24 hours because she is infected. We don't care about co-op. So let's see, right now it is 3 a.m. And we need to have Zombrex by 8 a.m. it looks like. So we can also pull up our map and we can see the different parts of the mall. Question mark? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, we are down in the safe house. We'll come out over here in this area. I don't know if this actually shows my mouse, but where that green little house is, that's where we'll come out of. And we need to get to this glowing question mark to get Zombrex. So we need to do that. Let's see what this guy has to say. I don't like this guy. These doors are locked airtight. No zombies will be getting in here. Okay, he doesn't say much after that. But that guy is just an asshole. Oh, let's see, what does this say?
Somebody.
Oh, can't really zoom in on it, I don't think. What to do if someone around you becomes infected? Something, find help, find a weapon. Okay. There's an infected hotline. Skin tone. Infected skin is dead skin and loses all color. Hair. Yeah. That's interesting. You can actually, I don't think you can really read these on like the console ports. These are pretty cool. In the event of an infected outbreak, find a secure government shelter, locate outbreak alarm and press red button, arm yourself, know your enemy. Yeah, they do crawl. Okay, that's cool, but we need to move on. Hello.
You are so awesome.
Oh, thanks. You are too, honey. Oh, okay, so we need to get out of this security room. Conveniently, there's an air vent, so we do get to go all Frank West on this place. And speaking of Frank West and Dead Rising and all that, or the first Dead Rising, I do actually have Off the Record, which is like this whole separate expansion game that puts Frank West in this this game pretty much with a whole new story and all this other stuff. And I might play that also at some point. I would probably enjoy that a little more than I'm gonna this game, but I don't know. Let's see. I found a travel brochure for Fortune City. It says that you're in Royal Flush Plaza. Roy Mart is on the other side, I think it said. Okay, that's locked, so we can't do anything there. So I'm going to go a little bit longer on this video. These videos are probably going to be between... Okay, I can pick up something else. Probably between 30 and 45 minutes long. I don't usually like to do videos that long, but this is a game where some stuff, like to do one side quest, one thing in this game, might take about 20 minutes. But we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna go a little bit longer on this video, but I'm not gonna go up to 45 minutes because I have other stuff going on. Anyways, so you can only save this game by going to bathrooms. Here's one. I wish I could give a full rundown of every area in this game, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not super familiar with it, so I can't really try to inform you that much, because I really don't know everything about this game. Actually, trying to think. There's, like I said at the very beginning, I am going to try to go for all survivors, doing all the optional side quests and everything like that. And right off the bat, there is someone we will have to fight pretty soon, and I'll get to that in a bit, but I want to make sure I'm outfitted for that. Dang. In order to actually do that little side thing. And the thing about that is it doesn't even show up. Like, you're not notified about it at all. You just have to know that it happens. But you need a certain type of item that you get from a different area in the plaza, or in the Fortune City. But anyways, we'll get to that in just a bit.
I know you're holding out on us. Where's the money? Where's the safe? Come on! Don't lie to me!
We don't have a safe!
Don't lie!
Hey, dirtbag, let the lady go.
Why don't you mind your own business, old man?
Exactly what I'm doing. I'm just here looking for some Zombrex.
Well, you're definitely gonna need some painkillers when I'm done with you.
Well, talking to you is giving me a headache.
Oh yeah? What say you give me some money, and I'll go get some for you?
Yeah, give us some money, Grandpa. We'll help you out.
How about it, Grandpa? You got any money?
God damn it. Alright, so this is something we'll have to deal with in this game that wasn't in the first. We have looters. This actually makes sense. In the first Dead Rising, I mean, we were in a closed mall, so unless people in the mall wanted to loot, there was really no one that would bother us that much. Alright, we got the pharmacy key. So, in the back we should find some Zombrex. Spoilers, we will find Zombrex. So right here. Alright. So, Zombrex is a drug that stops the infected from becoming zombies. It is in high in demand, expensive, and hard to find. Lasts 24 hours. Overdoses are deadly, okay. So Katy needs to be given Zombrex between 7 and 8 a.m. And, yeah, that's it. So, we will have to keep tabs on that.
Find out
See.
anything?
Okay. Yeah, so we need to be back, at the safe house by 7 a.m. So we still have a good 3 hours, which is good, because we need to do, some things before then. So let's go ahead and talk to this girl, and we'll get our first survivor. I thought they were going to kill me. It's okay, you're safe now. Are you hurt? I really don't want to have to read those. I think I'm okay. Thank you so much. You got here before they whatever they were gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna take her to the safe house. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so there are survivors of the outbreak scattered throughout Fortune City. Escort anyone you find back to the safe house. Press Q to call survivors. Okay, and you get lots of prestige points for rescuing people in this game, which is the whole benefit for that. You will get lots of levels in this game simply by saving people. So I would recommend that, you know, if you're playing this game, even if you don't want to try to save everyone, just do a few missions every now and then so you can level up. I mean, there's other ways of getting experience in this game, but that is definitely the easiest, in my opinion. Okay, whoop. I am about to die. And we don't want that to happen this early. So, of course, in this game, like the other Dead Risings, you heal yourself by eating food. And food is pretty much found everywhere. So, that's good. They did improve the survivor AI in this game a little bit from Dead Rising 1. But, people still like to get hung up on zombies and walls and stuff. So if that becomes an issue, just call people with Q. Or if you're playing the console ports, basically the same thing. Sometimes if people are being grabbed by a zombie, like obviously Denyce is right now, when other zombies try to get close and they end up hitting or trying to hit the survivor, it usually will like get the zombie that's grappling them off of them, if that makes any sense. So that's just a good thing to keep in mind. You don't always have to go back and help people that are being hung up by a zombie.
Stay close.
Yeah, come on. I probably am gonna get pretty frustrated with people in this game. They just, I don't know, they just didn't really... I mean, I don't know, I can't complain. I was gonna say that they didn't program the survivors that well, but I think they did a great job. It's just, I really don't like trying to clear out hordes and hordes of zombies that just never end, because a survivor gets hung up on them. Anyway, basically, if you get a survivor, bring them to this area, and then as soon as they have that green door above their head, you can enter the safe house, and they will be rescued. Alright, those guys are stealing everything. Thanks for saving my life. Damn, she's only 21 years old? She's my age. It's interesting.
Where on earth did you find him? Never mind. I don't want to know.
There's still people alive out there.
We can't afford to have any infected in here.
Alright, so we saved them. And that gave us a level up. Okay, so earn PP by killing zombies, saving survivors, and defeating psychopaths. Earning PP lets you level up. Leveling up lets you gain new skills, attributes, and even combo cards. Alright, so we got a skill move, which is the backdrop. Basically, if you're grappled, you can just throw a zombie behind you, and you get out of that grapple a lot quicker. So, I think that's going to be it for this part. I just want to find a save. I'm pretty sure we passed one on our way out the first time. Okay, it's right here. So yeah, that's going to be it for this part. If you like this video and you like this playthrough, please feel free to like and subscribe and do all that other good stuff. And I hope you will join me for the next part. I don't know when it'll come out. I don't know if this is going to be an everyday thing or an every few day thing. But I hope you'll just look out for the next part, and I will see you then.